let's discuss the rape allegations against Chris Brown. First of all, disclaimer, I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything. I'm here to play the devil's advocate. And really, I'm here to just show different perspectives, okay? Think outside the box. Try to consider other perspectives, other possibilities, other realities, right? Because there is always multiple sides to a story. And while I'm doing this, I'll be uploading a video. And of course, I will always provide information, articles, videos, and background information to what I'm talking about, or at least try to, right? So let's type this in. And the sad thing is, everybody can do this. Just go on Google. The information is right at your fingertips. Type in Chris Brown rape allegations 2019 and everything's up. So Chris Brown released in Paris with no charges after arrest over rape allegations. Okay, so let's read it. This is brought to me by CNN.com. Singer Chris Brown has been released from police custody and he won't face any charges at this time, the Paris prosecutor's office said. Brown and two others who were not identified were arrested Tuesday in Paris on allegations of aggravated rape and drug violations, a French judicial source told CNN. No charges have been filed against any of them, the prosecutor's office said, but the investigation is ongoing. The U.S. Embassy in Paris has declined to comment on Brown's arrest. The singer issued a statement on his Instagram account on Tuesday denying the accusations. Quote, this is from Chris Brown. I want to make it perfectly clear. This is false and a whole lot of cap, exclamation point. He wrote in all caps message. For my daughter and my family, this is so disrespectful and is against my character and morals. Exclamation point, a bunch of exclamation. Okay, the singer has had several run-ins with the law, including physical assault charges after an incident with his then-girlfriend, Rihanna, in 2009. He was charged with felony assault and making criminal threats in that incident and received 5 years probation in community service. I'm not about to read all of this. You can, check it out. But let's examine the situation here. So again, you have the Me Too movement addressing sexual assault, sexual violence, abuse. You have statistics showing that on average, most people who accuse folks of sexual abuse, rape, assault, harassment are telling the truth. There's a very small percent, 3% statistically, who lie. Okay, now that's statistically. That information will be in the description box below. However, this just seems, psych perspective, this just seems odd, right? Because didn't Chris Brown just drop an amazing single? And it's just like, his single is doing well. I'm sure a music video is about to come out if it isn't already out for the single. I don't really know why he's in Paris, but that's not my business either. And it's just strange that now we have a rape allegation out against you and two other people that haven't been identified. It just seems strange, right? But then on the flip side, psych perspective, Chris Brown, you have a history of problematic behavior. All the way from you beating the shit out of Rihanna in 2009, you and Drake getting in a club fight where you got hit upside the head by a bottle of alcohol. You having issues with the law before. You're always in and out of jail, in and out of the court system. But then on the flip side, psych perspectives, it could also be, damn, why are people always going after Chris Brown? Why does he keep running into negative energy, negative situations? Like, what is it that's attracting him to the bullshit? It's almost like psych perspectives, another perspective. People are out to get Chris Brown. I can see where people are coming in saying that y'all are trying to sabotage this young black man. Psych perspectives. You're not really young anymore. You'll be 30 this year. My question is, when people always say, well, they're out to get this young person, exactly what is young? And exactly at what age do we realize that people are old enough to comprehend from right from wrong and stand on their own 2 feet? We don't always have to come out in support of someone just because we view them as being young. And at what point are you not young anymore? And this isn't to say that 30 is old, but the way we say, well, oh my God, y'all are sabotaging this young man, as if Chris Brown is 13 or 18 or even 20. He's 30 almost. This year he turns 30. let's look at another article, because you know me. I believe that, you know, it's really important to look at multiple articles and do multiple research. And granted, I'm not doing a lot of research. I mean, this really isn't research. This is a matter of me typing the right words on Google and it popping up with articles. This isn't true research. All right, NPR.com. Let's see what they got to say. Chris Brown arrested on charges of rape in Paris. Okay, a judiciary source in Paris confirmed to NPR on Tuesday that Chris Brown has been detained along with 2 other unarmed individuals on charges of aggravated rape and multiple narcotic offenses, and that they currently remain in police custody. Now, this is what I don't understand. What is aggravated rape? Because I thought rape, period, was aggravated, you know, was forceful, was aggressive. So let's look at that. Let's look up that term, that definition, because I'm learning. You know, I used to be like, oh, well, I know what it is, but I don't know what it is. And if you don't know what it is, ask a question or look it up. But again, you can type this up on Google. Again, it doesn't really require much. Okay, aggravated sexual assault, and then they have aggravated sexual assault with aggravated rape. Aggravated rape, which in the U.S. is an offense of rape that is committed under circumstances which render the offense more heinous. An aggravated rape is different from a forcible rape. The severity can be affected by the age of the victim, a blood relationship between the accused and the victim, the offender being armed with a weapon, more than one offender raping the victim, rape which occurs during commission of specified crimes such as assault and battery by means of dangerous weapons constitute aggravated rape, punishable by harsher penalties than simple rape. Okay. It also can be defined as oral, vaginal, or anal opening of a person's orifices without consent or will. The offender uses fear, force, or violence. The perpetrator uses a person's physical injuries as a way to rape the individual, uses death or kidnapping, uses a deadly weapon, or is aided by one or more people. So just from my opinion and my perspective, I think the reason why they're calling it aggravated rape is because it was allegedly Chris Brown and 2 other unidentified people. And based off of the multiple definitions of aggravated rape, if it's 1 or more people, then it will be considered aggravated rape, because now you have 1 or more people raping a person, a individual. Again, I'll leave a link to that definition in the description box below. Oh my gosh. But again, Chris Brown has come out and he denies all of it. He says, I want to make it perfectly clear, this is false. For my daughter and my family, this is disrespectful and is against my character and morals. Well, Chris Brown, I do hope it is against your character and your morals. I really do. But judging off your track record, it's really not out of your character. I mean, you did beat the shit out of Rihanna. Granted, that was 10 years ago, but Psych perspectives. We all know anything that we've done in the past, the minute we fuck up, or something bad happens, or someone just wants to talk shit about us, they're gonna bring up whatever we did in the past to hold it against us. Okay, like, we gotta look at all the angles here. And again, the victim, the accuser could well be lying and doing anything for attention and clout, which is why, you know, he said, I wanna, back on the CNN one, he said, I'm gonna go back down here and look it up for you guys. I wanna make it perfectly clear, this is false and a whole lot of cap. And what cap, from my understanding, is basically when people are lying to get attention. Lying to get attention, to bring attention to themselves, trying to get their 15 minutes of fame. So this accuser could well be capping, lying, and trying to get attention and trying to get 15 minutes of fame. But I am curious to who are the 2 unidentified people, and how come they're not identified? How come Chris Brown's shit was made public, but the other 2, nobody knows their names, nobody knows what they look like? What's up with that? Anyways, let me know what you all think about this situation. Drop your perspectives, your opinions, your thoughts.